Welcome everyone, and I am finally back with another mission content video. Now, I know it's been a while, and this one's been really tough nut to crack. This has not been enjoyable to make at all. I will get more into this, into talking about how I actually try to make this mission once I get into it. Anyways, quick disclaimer, if you are wondering why I'm actually commentating right here for the first time in a modded mission video, I have recently hosted a poll on my YouTube channel asking you guys if you would like me to commentate in my future videos, and the majority of you answered yes, so that is what I will be doing from now on. Anyways, we have Battle of the Indian Ocean, January 16th, 1943, Combined Fleet Operation, ambush and crush the Allied reinforcements group in the vastness of the Indian Ocean. Anyways, let's get going real quick. You can pause and read the description of the mission if you want, and of course we have a new mission video alongside all of my other modern missions. We have crush the enemy fleet, protect your carriers, and a hidden objective. Anyways, no unlocks because this is our first walkthrough of a modern mission. I usually don't use unlocks, and regular difficulty. Anyways, as we are loading into the mission, as I said, this one did not really turn out the way I wanted it to, but you know, with modding, that's mostly the case. Anyways, let's watch the intro.
大東亜共栄圏は広がりつつある。帝国陸海軍はすでに中国からソロモン諸島までの太平洋海域を手中に収めた。本作戦は真珠湾攻撃と同様に重要なものである。陸海空の攻撃の組み合わせが肝心だ。
And that is it for the quick intro. Anyways, in this mission we are the Japanese, and we are going to be hopefully ambushing and crippling the British fleet that's moving through the area. Anyways, quick forward about the mission that I want to get out of the way as soon as possible. I wanted for this mission to be much bigger than it probably is. The starters, the Japanese fleet that I planned out for the mission, it's supposed to be so much bigger than it is right now. I'll probably have a picture of it posted right now on the video. But I had to practically nerf the entire fleet. I had to nerf the enemy AI to the point where they don't even launch aircraft at you once you actually meet them. You will see once we see the British fleet, you will see what happens then. But I wanted it to be where the British fleet would actually launch aircraft at you and attack you. And they do with ships, but unfortunately not with aircraft. And if you're asking yourself why I had to do all of these concessions, well, it's basically because of the Battlestation specific game engine. The game engine cannot handle all these things at the same time, and this has been a problem ever since I started first modding, ever since anyone has started first modding, and they realize how shit and garbage the Battlestation specific game engine is now. This game is over 10 years old now, and that is probably the reason why the engine is so shit. But we just have to deal with that with these missions. I basically had to make so many concessions, which makes me really sad because I really want this mission to be epic. You know, I make missions so they are hopefully epic, but this one may not have been as epic as I wanted it to be, but it's still quite a nice mission in my opinion, a nice add-on. I wanted to base it off of the actual Indian Ocean raid that happened, and the multiplayer map in Battlestations Midway, but hey, unfortunately I was unable to do that. We don't need the depth charges, no submarines on this map. Would have been too taxing on the engine. Yeah, so anyways, you will probably hear me blabber about a lot during this gameplay about the game engine and how shit it is. Well, I had many ideas for many different missions, including this one, but that had to be scrapped due to the game engine not being able to handle them at all. So basically what would happen is I would have the British carriers launch aircraft at you, but the game would just crash at a certain point. And sometimes it still does right now, but I managed to iron it out to a point where it happens rarely, only if there are so many aircraft at the same time, which is weird because I've had missions with way more aircraft and ships and everything. If you guys remember, for example, the Battle of Mamala Bay one, that was a huge mission, and I loved making that mission precisely because I could do anything that I wanted. Maybe it's something with my game installations. I had to reinstall my game like 6 times over the past week or so. Maybe something did happen there. I seriously doubt it though. At least for now, everything seems to be flowing smoothly. And we have our attack squadrons ready. We'll be sending them out preemptively. So, if you didn't catch that in the hints, as they did say, we have the element of surprise. So, as soon as we see the British fleet, they will start launching combat air patrols and they will start attacking us. But for now, we have the element of surprise. They do not know we are here. As soon as we see them though, they'll be alerted and you'll see what happens then. I will actually detach these two ships because we will be needing them later on. We will see for what. We'll actually get a cruiser over here, these two. And these three destroyers actually. You guys can start heading north to and hopefully engage the British when they try to attack us. We should be seeing them in a minute now. We have our mighty strike force ready. With Kate and Vals. Yeah, so yeah, originally I had a huge fleet with 6 aircraft carriers. Oh, here we go.
All Army, Navy, and Marine personnel to be on duty.
閣下、米軍に発見されました。
奇襲は失敗か。構わん、戦闘開始だ。敵の攻撃に備えろ。
And here we go. We have our secondary objective added to sink 8 enemy escort vessels. I'll be trying to get that as well. And props to you if you can recognize the music from what game this is. If you know, comment down below and we'll see if you're right. And the winner gets nothing. I'm gonna...
Radar is picking up a line of slow-moving ships to the east. Estimated distance 10 miles. We're going after them. There are some faster traces around them. And that could be trouble.
There we go, I just had to make the formation really quick, and I'll be sending these ships north to engage the British, hopefully. We have the second fleet in our range, the aircraft carriers, and we have 4 battleships here, the Resolution, the Ramillies, the Warspite, and the Royal Sovereign. And here we have the Revenge, the HMS Indomitable, and the HMS Formidable for the aircraft carriers. Now, hopefully, we will see these aircraft carriers. Now you will see once we get close to them what they actually are, and I wanted to include them really badly because, you know, BS1HQ made these ships, these aircraft carrier classes. If you can already recognize them, that right there is the Illustrious class from BS1HQ, which can be seen in the longest mission pack in holding out at Ceylon. And now, of course, these are actually my ships from the Battle of North Cape mission. I'm hoping that you guys are excited to see that. I know I was excited to make that as hell. But these are the British ships. I really wanted to use them too, to actually show them off. We'll be seeing them later on. And also the Fiji class is here alongside the Belfast, which we will hopefully be seeing later on. Anyways, let's bomb these battleships. There we go. And they all had their targets set, and we have to sink them before they run out. That's quite a few ships. And those are all Icarus class of destroyers from my North Cape map as well. Really wanted to use them, they're all really cool ships. Should probably reorganize my fleet over here as well, just a little bit. But yeah, anyways, I had crazy ideas for this mission, but unfortunately, due to the game engine, they are not able to be implemented. At least not for right now. And there are still some bugs here, but I will hopefully be able to iron them out by the time the release happens. And Hurricane's going after us. Anyways, talking about that, there's something else I want to quickly mention, which I will hopefully talk about in a future video that I want to make. I don't know if you guys remember those old, really old Let's Talk videos that I used to do. I deleted most of them now because there's no point in having them anymore. But I want to make a video of sort of similar to that, detailing what's going to happen with my releases and stuff like that. Basically, this is going to be my last mod pack for the campaign. I'll still remain in BS1HQ, but let's just say that I have other priorities to focus on other than that, and apart from that, the game engine is it's really been getting on my nerve lately, and I've been losing nerve to actually work on the game further with such an engine that is as shitty as this. I know you're sad, I am sad too, trust me. I really wanted for missions like these and other missions to be great, but hey, it is the realities of the game engine. Really shit game engine. And there it is. Hopefully we can finish them off soon, so we don't have to deal with them actually when we fight them with our battleships. I will lower the volume just a bit, because I'm pretty sure that I don't know if you guys can actually hear me from the battle sounds and all of that. Why did you not drop your bomb yet, little Val? Make sure that the bomb is dropped. The resolution will maybe as well. But anyways, let's try and get up close to these aircraft carriers so we can actually see what they are. So I can show you what they are. I don't know if we'll be able to see them from this angle right here. That is the BS Mod HQ Illustrious that I also worked on. I made the hitbox for it and some other stuff. Cool stuff, really cool stuff. Anyways, let's move away before they toast us over here. I want to keep this guy alive. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, whoopsies. Holy crap, so many hurricanes. How long are they gonna be following me? Jesus, I'm dead. Let's get a new scout plane up and running. You don't need your bombs. We are in range. There's only one battleship left, the Ramillies. Let's toast it alive. And these engine hits are really annoying when they hit your engine and you can do nothing about it. Well, I mean, there's nothing else we can do right now. If only we had those planes attacking us, that would make stuff a lot more interesting, wouldn't it, huh? But hey, once again, it's the very shitty engine that makes stuff, that makes life hell when you're modding BSP. There it goes. That's the Fiji, by the way, over there. In case you didn't recognize it. That's the Fiji over there, and the Belfast over there. The Belfast class, of course. Really sick classes. I really love the way they look. We have quite a bit of firepower, so we'll be probably able to stop them, especially with the Haruna and all the other ships. But as I was saying, with these native ships, I may as well just talk about North Cape right now, since I didn't comment on that map. I'm sure that everyone is expecting that map to be there as well, to be done as well. That map was fun to make. I really like making that map. Especially the Scharnhorst and stuff like that. That was done when I still had a lot of time. That was just when summer began, before I was off to my vacation. And I had a ton of time, but right now with school and stuff, I don't know. Probably not as much time. Not as much free time right now. I'll detach you and have you go after that destroyer. There you go. We did not hit it. Oh, we did just a bit. Try to hit it with the little range we have left in the HMS Vampire. Did they stop? No, their engines are out. No, they stopped. He stopped. Not sure what happened there. That destroyer is pretty much done for. We will take out this one as well, hopefully. Doesn't matter. The Tanikaze will catch them. Yeah, they are damaged, but they are pretty hard to hit with battleship shells at that range. Oh my god, what's wrong with the magazine? Look at that. I did not notice that before. Although the hitboxes seem fine, all the other ones. Anyways, the you guys can proceed forward so we can intercept the carrier fleet, hopefully. And the another 0 on launch, you can go over there. Yeah, now it'll be a bit hairy when we try to catch these. Hopefully we will. I know, okay, I'll probably catch the vampire over here. Maybe you can get these with torpedoes. What are you doing? Keep going. Maybe that'll work, we'll see. I doubt it though. These destroyers can dodge torpedoes pretty easily. We can keep going. Gotta make sure we catch these. Maybe these two will get them. You need two torpedoes to sink a destroyer. But this one's already damaged. I think one will be enough actually. No, I think it may dodge them. That one, if any. Oh well, it'll actually hit him. Wow, that was a skilled hit. And that one over there will probably hit it too. Why is it stopping? I don't know. And well, bye bye vampire. That was a lucky shot. We are getting in range over here. Let's deal with these. Probably done very soon. And these waves sometimes make you not able to fire, which is really cool. I actually wanted these waves. I don't know if you guys noticed them, but the waves are pretty hardcore here. Like the ships are going underwater and stuff, and it may look weird, but I wanted to replicate that winter ocean feel. You know what I mean? Anyways, we're getting close. Let's actually launch a few squads, just a few. I'm gonna try and get the secondary objective as well. Anyways, we are getting in range right now. I'll send the Kates to assist us over here. Probably won't need them anyways. Send you guys to sink that cruiser, and you guys to sink that cruiser, and that'll be it pretty much. Now we just need to get in range and cook these guys up. We are already getting shot at, but all of our other ships should support us as well. This should be pretty easy to handle. We just killed the Revenge and just killed the aircraft carriers. These aircraft carriers do look really good, I have to say. Again, imported by BS I did work on them, but not as much as, you know, some of my other ships. Let's focus on him, the Revenge. If only we had different British battleship classes, that would be sick. Should be pretty straightforward from now on. Even the cruisers are firing. And we'll get the air support pretty soon. Our magazine's up, but that is fine. No worries. No big worry. We must avoid sinking their ships before we get our secondary objective, because that is something that I really want to get now, because I missed it in all my previous playthroughs. I didn't really get the chance to play it that much. And yeah, I am overdue for immersion content anyways, but I would rather have a well-polished one than a completely half-assed one. And this one still does have bugs, but that's guaranteed with pretty much any map to have bugs. That's just the nature of modding. Did I already have targets? No, I don't. Okay, cool. These guys are gonna be coming up pretty soon. We are blowing them up. I love the damage models on the vanilla Battlestations specific ships. I think they really add to the game. They are an integral feature of the game, and if only us modders know how to add the damage models. The only thing I know how to do is how to add ship break holes. That's the only thing I know how to add. Hey, we have sunk 8 enemy escorts. Now we can divert these dive bombers or torpedo bombers to actually sinking the aircraft carriers. We'll probably sink them with these ships anyways. Well, that's pretty much it. The British were completely unprepared for what was going to come to them. Well, the Hurricanes are going to attack our torpedo bombers. No matter, we will continue. Okay, get that carrier behind. You guys can go after him completely now. This guy's 3 miles. I'm just waiting for someone else to shoot at him. Can you please just finish him off? Just one shot. There. That's all we need. Die. Done. One more. These guys will reach him soon enough anyways. Well, anyways, maybe not as epic of a mission as I wanted it to be, but with modding you never really get what you truly want. Okay, we are getting toasted by these hurricanes. Get lost, we don't need you. The AA on the Illustrious class is quite strong too. What are you shooting at? Oh my god, talking about bad AI. Jeez, look at that. Where are those torpedoes going? They're all gonna miss. They're pretty much dead. No hope now for them. We lost a ship? Which one? Oh, that destroyer. Yeah, so talking about future developments, I will be making that video hopefully either after this concept or after the last one, the explanation video. Let's watch the outro.
連合国艦隊は甚大な被害を被り統率を失った。もはや体制を立て直すのは不可能だろう。大勝利だ。大日本帝国万歳。
And that is it. Quite a nice small mission again, not as big as I hoped for it to be, but somewhat of a nice mission. I feel like it would be a nice addition. You can pause and read the outro again if you want, but we did everything. We completed the secondary objective, and the hidden one will remain hidden, as the name suggests. Anyways, that concludes it. Pretty much, again, not as big of a mission and still has some bugs, but hopefully I'll be able to get those polished up right before release. Anyways, talking about future releases, as I said before, I'll be making that explanation video on what's going to be happening with my future mods and stuff like that. But in short, this is my last mod pack that I will be making. I'll be having this mission and then another one and then maybe an extra one or two. I'll see, based on how stuff goes. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe for more Battlestation Pacific content. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.